Believe it or not, you can get all the protein you need without touching a piece of meat. And today, I'm exposing the top plant proteins that are so powerful, so underrated, they could put chicken and beef to shame. We're going to break myths, bust lies, and I'll even run a live protein challenge to show you just how easy this is. With dramatic lighting for title graphic. For decades, we've been sold a simple story. If you want to build muscle, feel full, and be strong, you need protein. And for most people, protein equals meat. But here's the shocking truth that the meat industry doesn't want you to know. Protein is just a collection of building blocks called amino acids. There are 20 of them, and 9 are essential, meaning your body can't make them. You have to eat them. And here's the kicker. Your body's cells don't have eyes. They don't check the passport of an amino acid to see if it came from a chicken or a chickpea. They just need the blocks. Now, you might have heard about protein quality or digestibility scores like PDCAAS. And yes, some plant proteins are digested slightly differently. But top-tier plants like soy and quinoa score nearly identically to meat. The idea that plant protein is universally inferior is just outdated science. And guess what? The proof is in the population. Massive worldwide research studies consistently show that populations thriving on plant-based diets have longevity and heart health, all without a heavy reliance on meat. They're not just surviving, they're thriving. So when you hear someone say, "Bro, yes you can," it's not a question of possibility, it's a question of knowledge. You're just not eating the right ones or the right combinations. And that's exactly what we're going to fix right now. Here's where people mess up. It's not that plant protein is weak, it's that people don't eat enough variety. And today, I'm gonna fix that for you. Alright, let's dive into the heavy hitters. We're talking about the foods that are practically you to build muscle. First up, the undisputed champion of the pantry. Lentils. These little dudes are basically the of plant protein. Humble, powerful, and they carry the team. A single cooked cup packs around 18 grams of protein. But that's not all. They're loaded with iron, which is crucial for energy, and folate, which your cells need to grow and repair. Think of them as tiny edible construction workers for your body. They're perfect for soups, stews, salads, or even making your own veggie burgers that don't taste like cardboard. Quick prep idea? Simmer them with some vegetable broth, carrots, and celery. Boom. You've got a soup that's more satisfying than most meals. A word of warning though, they are also fiber bombs. I tried eating 3 cups of lentils in one sitting for a video. I lasted 1.7 cups before my stomach filed a formal complaint with HR, so maybe ease into it. Next up, the chameleon of the legume world. Chickpeas. With about 15 grams of protein per cup, they're not just a side dish, they're a main event. Chickpeas are so versatile they can become hummus, roasted snacks, curries. Even yes, chickpea cookies exist. And yes, they're better than they sound. They're also a great source of manganese and folate. And don't you dare throw out the water from the can. That's aquafaba, a magical egg replacer you can use to make meringues. Seriously, for a quick snack, just rinse, dry, toss with olive oil and spices, and roast until crispy. It's like popcorn, but with gains. Now, let's talk about black beans, the quiet genius of the protein world. Clocking in at 15 grams of protein per cup, they're on par with chickpeas, but they have a secret weapon: anthocyanins. Those are the same antioxidants you find in blueberries, and they give black beans their deep, rich color. They're also packed with magnesium and, you guessed it, a ton of fiber. Imagine a taco that builds muscle. You're literally looking at it. They're a classic for a reason. Mix them with corn, red onion, and a squeeze of lime for a killer salsa that doubles as a side dish. Okay, let's get into the soy superstars: tofu, tempeh, and edamame. These aren't just for health food stores anymore, they're mainstream muscle builders. Tofu, the blank canvas, can give you up to 20 grams of protein per cup. The trick is to press it. Get that water out so it can soak up flavor like a sponge. Tempeh, its fermented cousin, is a texture king with a nutty flavor and around 31 grams of protein per cup. And edamame? Those are just young soybeans. A cup of them has about 17 grams of protein. It's the perfect appetizer or snack. A quick note, soy is a common allergen, so be mindful of that. Now for the most mind-blowing one of all, seitan. This stuff is literally called wheat meat. It's made from gluten, the main protein in wheat. And the protein content is absolutely insane. We're talking up to 25 grams in just 3 ounces. That's more protein dense than a steak. Its texture is unbelievably chewy and meat-like, making it an incredible substitute for chicken or beef in stir-fries or sandwiches. But, and this is a big one, if you have a gluten sensitivity or celiac disease, you need to stay far, far away from this. For everyone else, it's a game changer. Moving on to the snack drawer heroes, nuts and seeds. These are calorie dense, so you don't need a lot. Almonds are basically a quarter cup has about 7 grams of protein and healthy fats. But don't sleep on pumpkin seeds. They're a powerhouse of magnesium, zinc, and iron, with nearly 9 grams of protein in a quarter cup. Then you have the tiny titans, chia seeds. They expand like 12x their size in liquid, kind of like your ambition when you eat them. And hemp seeds are the overachievers. Complete protein, omega-3s, healthy fats. Basically, the Swiss Army knife of nutrition. Sprinkle these on everything: oatmeal, yogurt, salads. What about grains? Meet quinoa, a grain that is secretly a complete protein, packing all 9 essential amino acids. With 8 grams of protein per cooked cup, quinoa looked at rice and said, "Step aside, I'll take it from here." It's a fantastic base for bowls, or as a side dish instead of rice. And let's not forget good old-fashioned oats. They're not just for breakfast. A cup of cooked oatmeal has about 6 grams of protein and is full of a special kind of fiber called beta-glucan, which is great for heart health. Combine it with some nuts and seeds, and you've got a seriously powerful meal. Now, for those days when you're in a hurry, there's pea protein. Yes, from yellow split peas. It's become a superstar in the protein powder world because it's easily digestible and hypoallergenic. 1 scoop can give you a massive 20-25 gram protein boost. It's perfect for post-workout shakes or for sneaking extra protein into smoothies or even baked goods. Okay, a quick detour from the plant kingdom for 2 dairy powerhouses that are too good to ignore. First, Greek yogurt. A single serving can have up to 20 grams of protein. It's basically dairy's version of a protein monster. Plus, you get the added benefit of probiotics for gut health, and its recently famous cousin, cottage cheese. Everyone hated cottage cheese until TikTok made it cool again. And for good reason. A cup can have over 25 grams of slow-digesting casein protein, making it an amazing snack before bed to fuel muscle recovery overnight. Back to the plants, and this will blow your mind. Nutritional yeast, or nooch. It's a deactivated yeast that comes in flakes. It has a cheesy, nutty flavor, and just 2 tablespoons can have 8 grams of protein, and it's a complete protein. Plus, the fortified versions have an insane amount of B vitamins, especially B12, which is super important for anyone eating mostly plant-based. Sprinkle it on popcorn, pasta, or anything you want to taste Seriously, this stuff is magic. Comment yes If you want me to do a 7-day nutritional yeast challenge where I put it on everything, finally, let's get weird. This one's wild. Spirulina is algae. Yes, algae. But by weight, it's one of the a single tablespoon of the dried powder has 4 grams of complete protein. It's also incredibly nutrient-dense, packed with iron, copper, and powerful antioxidants. It has a very strong, ocean flavor, so you don't need much. I added a teaspoon of spirulina to a smoothie, and the smoothie turned green like the Hulk. It felt like I was drinking pure energy. It's an acquired taste for sure, but for a concentrated nutrient blast, it's unbeatable. Here's the trick the industry doesn't want you to know. When you combine them, they create a perfect amino acid profile. So, let's circle back to the big question we started with. Can you truly build serious muscle, formidable strength, and explosive power without meat? The answer, after everything we've uncovered today, is a resounding, unequivocal, absolutely. The science is clear. Your muscles don't care where the amino acids come from, as long as they get all the essential ones they need to repair and grow. And as we've seen, the plant kingdom is more than capable of providing a complete, high-quality protein arsenal. It's not about sacrifice. It's about smart, strategic nutrition. Forget the myth that you're limited to a few bland options. There are literally dozens of powerful protein sources waiting for you. We're talking about hearty lentils and beans, creamy nuts and powerful seeds, ancient grains like quinoa, and even powerhouse additions like nutritional yeast and spirulina. But here's the real magic. These foods aren't just protein. They're packed with fiber for gut health, loaded with antioxidants to fight inflammation, and brimming with vitamins and minerals that support your entire system. They're delicious, incredibly affordable, and insanely nutritious. You're not just building muscle, you're building a healthier, more resilient body from the inside out. The journey to plant-powered strength is an exciting one, and I want to help you take the next step. If you're ready to see how this looks on a day-to-day basis, drop a in the comments below if you want a full video on next. I'll show you how to cook in bulk and make delicious muscle-building meals for the whole week. And if this video opened your eyes, please don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more myth-busting content, and share this with someone who still thinks plants have no protein. Let's educate the world, one delicious, powerful bite at a time. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.